start us off, will you tell us who you are, what you do?
My name is Michael Vinokaur. Sorry, I'm eating these delicious citrus delights. Jay got a pack of these. Everyone should have that in the National. Shout out to our sponsor. My name is Michael Vinokaur. I'm also known as the Real Pullman. I am the CEO of Pullwax. We are a sports trading card company, a breaking company, a retailer. We have a retail shop, and I love sports trading cards.
I know you have a lot of background in sneakers, clothing.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you collect and some of the highlights of your collection.
So yes, I do have a background in that. My first ever business was a sneaker and clothing store. I'm actually working on doing some things in that space now again.
Awesome.
And some of the grails in my collection are Red Octobers, some really cool SBs. I'm a diehard Steelers fan, so I have some Big Ben Roethlisberger cards. I also collect what I like, so like some Santonio Holmes and Willie Parker. I really strongly suggest and encourage you guys to collect what you like. You can never lose that way, and you can never feel that, that you made a bad investment or whatever it is.
Right.
So collecting what you like in any category, whether it's sneakers or sports cards or Pokemon or whatever it is, collect what you like and you'll have a great journey collecting.
On that note, what's one piece of advice you would give to maybe some kids who are just getting into the hobby, who are maybe, trying to figure out what's hot, what's not, but they have a little bit of buyer's remorse? Maybe they didn't buy something that they love. And what would you give a piece of advice on it?
I think a lot of kids are very focused on the hype, and the hype is obviously what moves things, but don't worry about buying a card for 10 and selling it for 20. You're going to make and you're going to lose. Focus on the connections and the relationships, because some people that I met at a super young age were able to help me, for my whole life. So connections start at a tender young age. My best friend, we were best friends at 5 years old. We've done tons of business together. He's an attorney now. So do good by people, and don't get encouraged by people that are doing things the wrong way and laughing, whether it's speaking another language or doing good in school. Don't focus on what's going on to the left and the right of you. Listen to your parents and do what feels good, and think about the long game no matter how old you are.
100%. That's some great advice. We're here at the National, biggest card show in the world. We've been asking everybody this. How much collective value do you think is in this convention center right now, from collectibles to cash to cards? What do you think, if you had to put a number on it?
$3.5 billion.
There you go. That's probably the most precise answer we've gotten.
That's my favorite influencer in the sports card trading industry. He is. You guys got to check out his videos. This guy is. He's coming next on the show.
What is one goal that you have coming into this National? What do you want to leave feeling like you accomplished?
I want to rip VeeFriends with Courtney.
We're about to accomplish that. There he is.
We'll talk soon.
We can rip as we chat.
All right, awesome. I actually have the Series 1, the white box.
Yeah.
I got like 10 of them in my safe.
Wow.
Yeah, because what friends do is they support other friends.
100%.
And when Gary calls me, I just say yes. Yeah, he's ready. For sure. We should do something cool. Yeah. You got to come to the new warehouse. We have like a breaking operation. Candid clownfish.
Got a foil there.
A brilliant barb. Spontaneous seahorse. Kind of reminds me of you. You're like a spontaneous seahorse. And this is me, sufficient shrimp. It's really cool. Really
Are
cool
you more
stuff.
would you say you're more of an NFL collector or an NBA collector?
I'm more of an NFL collector.
Okay.
NFL is the best sport in the world.
Okay.
It doesn't even come close.
Who's your team?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
So ever since Ben Roethlisberger left, it's been very difficult for us. But we have two quarterbacks now. We have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, and Justin Fields is like the new Cordell Stewart. So I'm excited to see what Pittsburgh has cooking up.
If you had to bet or collect anyone in this NFL draft class, who would it be?
That's a good question. It's just like this draft class, yes, it's very quarterback heavy. I don't know which quarterbacks will be good and which ones won't. But there's a lot of unbelievable players that are going to really help teams this year. Defensive ends, cornerbacks, offensive tackles. Those aren't really too collectible. I think Drake May is going to be the best quarterback in the class. I think the Patriots are going to make it open for him to be good. Simple play, stuff like that. The Patriots are going to take a while to be good because they're in the division with the Jets, which the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl. So it's going to be tough for them, but I just think Drake May is going to be awesome. Kendrick Bourne's an unbelievable receiver. And I don't know, it's like, where's Ayuk going, you know?
Right.
If he goes there, it could be great.
Okay. Traditionally, like in the hobby, like you mentioned, quarterbacks are the most collectible when it comes to football. But if there's one position that someone were to like collect outside of a quarterback,
well, you're seeing it now. Wide receivers, actually in 2019, DK Metcalf was super hot. Seahawks were like 5-0, and his comps were insane, and they were really growing and growing and growing, and that, you know, started the Justin Jefferson train and CeeDee Lamb and some other receivers. So I think receivers are starting to sell well. Sauce Gardner selling. I think now in the NFL, like, position players are starting to sell. Obviously, we don't see defensive ends and offensive tackles sell, but maybe soon we will.
Yeah, definitely. Who's one player, if you had to pick up one of their cards today, that you would collect for the next 10 years, that's a long-term hold?
Does Gary count as a player?
Absolutely, Gary's a player.
I would get a Gary.
Love that.
Gary card.
If you had to pick one adjective to describe yourself, what would be the adjective?
Insane.
And
No, I'm
then-
kidding. One adjective: relentless.
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 Okay. So then, what's your favorite animal?
Golden retriever. I have a golden
So
retriever
you're a
puppy.
relentless retriever.
Yeah.
If you were a V-friend.
If I was a V-friend.
Be a
I have a
relentless
question for you.
retriever. Absolutely.
If it was life or death,
Okay.
and you had to beat one person on your team in a basketball shootout, who would you choose to play against?
Am I shooting free throws? Am I shooting
Free
threes?
throws.
Free throws. I'm going Gary, because whenever we play pickup basketball, he always slides out of the free throw line when we're making teams. He just makes himself the team captain. So I don't know what his percentage is like on the free throw line. Occasionally he knocks down a 3 or 2, but I think I would place my bets on going against Gary.
better at shooting the basketball than you.
Oh,
Wow. She chose Gary.
Respect.
Connor could hoop though.
I'm a bucket.
And then when we're talking about TCGs, do you think if you had to bet, Pokemon or Lorcana?
Pokemon.
100%.
Pokemon is him.
Throw you a curveball. V-Friends are Pokemon now.
Right now, I'm gonna have to say Pokemon, but you guys got some time. I mean, it's only been
Absolutely.
36 months, so
Right. Over
we'll
time.
talk
Give
in
us a decade.
72 months.
There we go.
Give us another 360 months.
Yeah.
And then out of your own collection, last question for you. Out of your own collection, if you had to pick a card to sell, to hold, or give away, which card in your collection would you put in each of those categories?
Like a sport or a player?
A player.
Player.
One sell, one giveaway, one
One hold.
hold.
I would hold Aiden O'Connell.
Okay.
I would give away Tua.
Okay.
My bad. And I'm sorry, it's just the truth. And I would sell Jalen Hurts.
Okay, interesting.
It's very overrated.
Gotcha. Awesome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.